The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Mashallah, we have 9 children, my wife and I. The way Moshe is our youngest. The way my kids look at it, they think that my wife and I are raising 8 kids, and we forgot about number 9. Moshe does his thing, does what he wants, gets away with everything. My kids just cannot believe what goes on with Moshe. So one day, a few weeks ago, he's 7 at the time, just had his birthday. A few weeks ago, in the beginning of the summer, my 2 daughters, one's 10, one's 13, comes running into the house. Dad, you have to stop Moshe. You have to stop Moshe. You have to stop. He's so embarrassing. I said, what happened? So I go outside and I see what happened. Apparently, Moshe asked my wife for some money for the canteen. That's what he calls it, the canteen. It's the canteen. And my wife said she doesn't have any money on her, so she said, no, I don't have money on me. That's the whole story. Moshe decided to take matters into his own hands. He took a little Tykes table, set it up on the driveway, started to find everything he could in the house, a magnet on the fridge, some kind of old strap, his old shoes, put them all on the table and put a price tag on each one. $4, $7, $2.50. My daughters were freaking out. He's so embarrassing. We look hazit. We look like it's a yard sale. Dad, we have money. We don't not have money. You can't let him do this. So we finally made a negotiation with Moshe, and we agreed that to sell his stuff is not a great idea. We agreed he could sell iced tea. So Moshe set up shop selling iced tea, but he wanted that money. I can't tell you how. He pretty much stood in the middle of the street and stopped cars and said, buy my iced tea. And I said, you know what? This is an awesome thing. I am so glad my wife didn't have money on her. Because all of a sudden, this little 7-year-old kid, who as far as we know can't even tie his shoes, because he gets away with everything he wants, can't button his shirt, all of a sudden became an entrepreneur. All of a sudden this man's opening retail stores. And it's like, wow, I can't believe this kid has such ability. Scary times are opportunities to be much more productive. I'll give you one more example, another story with Moshe. Should I give you another Moshe story? So this past Friday, he comes home, he's hysterical crying. Moshe, what's wrong? In camp, they give out this thing for Chai Lifeline, that you could collect money for Chai Lifeline and you win prizes. He says, I didn't get the brochure. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll get it for you. We'll get it to you on Monday. No, I didn't get the brochure. Okay, we calm him down. That's the last I know. Now it's Sunday night. We're breaking the fast. Moshe sits down. He pulls a bag. He puts it next to me. Moshe, I said, what's up? He says, Dad, I raised this money today. I said, how much? He says, $238. I said, how'd you raise $238? You're like 7 and you still don't tie your shoes. Like, how'd you do this? I said, I thought you were waiting for the brochure. He says, I don't need any brochure. He says, there's a lady on the block that did not know you. I said, what are you talking about? He says, here's what happened. I go to every house, I knock on the door, and they say, who are you, little kid, walking by yourself? And I say, oh, my father's Rabbi Joey Haber. And then they say, wow, and they give me money. He says, but one lady, she didn't say anything. She just gave me $1. She didn't know you, I guess. And I'm like, what's this kid doing? He says, Dad, you know what? It was working so well, I went to the same house twice sometimes to get more money from them. My whole family's mortified. All my kids have their head in the soup. They can't believe that they're allowing this. They can't believe this is happening. They can't believe what's going on. And I'm like, proud. Wow, that's my son. Because you know why? Again, a challenging time brings out unique things. Don't be afraid of a challenge. Don't hide from a challenge. Don't duck from a challenge. Don't keep talking about, I hope this thing goes away. I do hope this thing goes away, don't get me wrong. But if your family is experiencing this challenge, be like Moshe. Be resourceful. Come up with good ideas. Come up with some way to be productive. Change your perspective and then change what you do.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org